We are in the home stretch now, and we are doing some final touches to Outpost Zimonja. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start with, I'm gonna put down some razor leaf. This is just so we can actually get some food production into the settlement, but I don't really want a bunch of farmers running around, so I'm gonna put it in this corner to make it just look like it's like an overgrown patch of land in here. But if I assign a settler to it, we'll be able to actually increase our food production up there. But we'll all know that it's just pretend. Just turn off surface snap just to get that last little piece in. Don't know how many this will actually give me, but I've added a bunch in there. Just nice and simple. And what we want to do is we kind of want to make some pathways through this. So like putting down plywood and extra bits of floor just along here, just so we aren't just walking through the mud. So what I'll do is I'll go into structures, wood, miscellaneous, and floorboards. So nice and simple, we can just kind of come along here and get these placed in as low as we can. Just lower them down. It doesn't really matter if they do that, so we'll just kind of like layer them on top of each other like this. And we can use like the bridges as well, just to turn off the object snap as well. We can just place this down as close to the bottom as possible. Need to fix my view, because now that's really high up. I'm just going to shimmy it across like that, and since that is quite a bit of a drop off, I'm going to turn object snap back on. That'll just get us back to the ground level, and it's not too bad on that side. Go back into bridges, but like these pallets as well, that could work quite nicely. Like maybe just to make this little step a bit more manageable. I put a couple of them, kind of make it look like a bit of a decking. Not very straight, but it's fine. Yeah, we kind of actually don't want it straight, do we? Just kind of have it so it looks like people have placed those down, just so we've got a bit of a better path to walk on. And we've also got planks that are available in Workshop Rearranged. These are just like bigger pieces. It can kind of just give us a bit more variety. I'll cover that one there. So now we've got like a little walkway into our generator section. And I just want to put some like bits over here. Get it nice and low. If you're enjoying this video so far, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. So you can kind of just do this however you really see fit. It's not really any rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of like where you might have settlers walking. So we'll just bring that one up and that one. So it kind of looks a bit more put together, we'll say. So just a couple of those has made that look a lot better. And if I come across to CBC, I believe we have deadlands, we've got grass and leaves, so it's just kind of lets you kind of just make it so you can kind of have these not look as sticking out as much. So like the grass has been grown around them, and we can just chuck that we'll chuck that in between the two. It just kind of makes it look like it's been there a lot longer. And I know a lot of people do remove the grass. and somebody in the comments of the jailhouse or the medical center, they jumped the gun and were questioning why everything was still a little plain, but they had no idea that this video was already planned from the get-go. So one of the things you'll notice is like parts of the build are still plain, like this wall looks really odd with nothing on it, while this one over here has got stuff. So while we're in CBC, I'm gonna go into decorations and posters. We're gonna use these dead posters just to kind of get a bit of color onto the walls. Just like that. It just kind of looks like flyers are being put up by people. Need this one to kind of go in, shimmy it across so it's past that post there. And we can also put up like actual posters as well. So I'll actually put that on this little brick wall over here. So let me know in the comments below what you guys do to make your settlements feel a bit more lived in. Like, is it just a case of whacking a few posters up, or do you kind of add plants, things like that? And if you want to share more of your ideas, you should join the Discord server. You'll find a link in the description below. Just chucking down a couple of decal stuff. There should be some, yeah, nice wall ones. So I've just put flyers up on there. Then we can add a bit of grime to it as well. I can get this across nicely. Yeah. Just like that. A lot of the places don't actually have doors, so I will have to go add a bunch of doors. But what I want is, we've got our food production over here, and we've got our defense with the guard towers up here, and we've also got like a machine gun somewhere in there. Can't actually remember where it is. It's hiding in there. And we haven't got any water, so what I'll do is go to resources, water, and we could use these ones, but it's like, do we want them to have like a well, or go with like the ones that are actually powered? We'll go with the powered ones. I should be able to fit 2 of them in here. I'm just gonna move this down like that, and with some luck this will fit in like that. Get rid of that. Do that. It's a bit too close, so we'll just push it back so it actually goes underneath. And we're just cheating a little bit. We're kind of not going to work with 2 of them, is it? We'll do 1 for now. And we can use the little water pumps. We'll chuck it down here. So maybe the clinic has its own little bit of water collection. Then that'll give us 11. So yeah, cool. Right, and just gonna hook this up to the generator I've got in there. Keep the wire highlighted, attach wire, go through the wall. Didn't mean to do that. Again. There we go. There. So now that's powered. Water 16. I somehow miscalculated. Oh, because that's 10, not 5. It's 5 power it needed. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to come to CBC because these have some nice, like, just scrap as chairs. I'm gonna make a little place for workers just to hide out on their break. Just in the back here. Get another chair. A bench could work. Nothing too fancy. It'll just be like in here. Got enough time off. I need to put surface snap on. There we go. There. So we've got a little seating area there. And yeah, we're looking fairly decent now. Hey guys, Feature Flight Sky here. It has been brought to my attention that I could actually use fuse boxes instead of wiring up with a lot of conduit. So thanks to On The Glow in the comment section of the medical center build, that's been updated and it will be available in the blueprint when this goes onto Nexus, which will be right now. Okay, so here we are at the completed Outpost Zimonja. Got our defenses at the gatehouse. There doesn't appear to be anybody inside at the moment, but we'll open up. Added a little place for people to sit while they wait to get checked over. And on this side, I've got a little guard station so they can look out here. Make sure nobody is getting in when they shouldn't. I've got our computers in here as well, and the guards can also look out here before letting people in. And if we come through these doors, we will go upstairs into the little guard station that we've got up here. The guy just chilling out, looking out over the walkway down there. They've got a good view to the inner sections of the settlement as well. I'm just going to come back out of the building. We're going to go up these stairs here and go to the firing range. Our weapons out here and weapons workbench, as well as some weapons for people to actually use, and plenty of ammo. And our shooting range has got some of the little cardboard cutouts, and if you can see, if I draw the pistol, you got 1, 4, 8, 2. That is the subscriber count, but we are actually a couple out, so I'm going to just hit this one and get to the right number. There we go. So now 1, 4, 8, 9, and you are more than welcome to make that incorrect by subscribing. We'll hit 1500 very soon. Alright, we're going to come down. Don't really need to visit this section. It's just got the 2 generators that provide the power to the settlement, and in here we have some additional things that are just for storage. So we've got workbenches in here, extra tools, extra medical equipment, things like that. Just a bit of a mess in here. Coming out, we will go across to the barracks and mess hall. A couple of them just relaxing in here as well. Big flag on the wall there. Our new and improved toilets. Upstairs, We've got our beds, enough for 8 people to be sleeping at any one time, but we do have additional beds in the guard station and in the comms room, which is up here. So coming across here, check your notice board to see if there's anything happening in the settlement, anything that people need to be aware of. This is where somebody should be sat, making sure the north of the Commonwealth is nice and safe. And we've got a couple of beds in the back here as well. And next we shall go across to the jailhouse. We'll finish up in the clinic. Up these stairs. We still don't have any prisoners in here. They aren't long term, so don't get worried that it isn't made of concrete. Somebody in a previous video, might be that guy down there, mentioned that it wasn't concrete, so it's not very secure, but it will contain our prisoners well enough. If people remember to close the doors. And I left that door open too. Okay, we will go upstairs. So if anyone thinks about trying to break out the prisoners, the guards do have a decent view to the surrounding area just up here, so they're not going to get far unless they do some like daring escape and somehow get up there. Come down the stairs and go into the clinic. Where we'll end the tour. So I will be back with a new build in Oberlin Station. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.